Well, welcome back, race fans. Tonight, the Downforce Racing Series, Season 13, round number 10 here at Auto Club. Some of you probably know it as Fontana, others California. It's the same track, just a different name. Presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. Glad to see a couple of different people out there here tonight. Larry out there, my brother, joining in. As usual, Brendan Kennedy is late, so it'll be all right. I'm sure Brendan will show up here in any moment. Well, Larry, I'm sure these guys would be glad to have you out here racing it up, but right now, getting down to about 5 minutes left here into practice, fixing to get into qualifying. So we're going to jump right into it here with an air temp of 64, track temp of 66. It is a night race here tonight, so these guys should have some grip out there. I have seen a couple of cars get a little bit loose coming out of the corner. Definitely have to keep an eye on that. 100 laps here tonight, 200 miles. Stage here tonight. Stage at lap 1 will be at 25:26. Stage 2, 50-51, and then it'll be a shootout to the end. No tire limits for these guys, 100% fuel. Pit road here at Auto Club at 55 miles an hour with a pace speed of 70. Now, we shouldn't see a whole lot of cautions out here at Auto Club. Very wide track. However, points definitely still close, and we are getting down into the down toward the end of the season. After tonight, there will only be 5 races left in the season. We will have Bristol, Daytona, Iowa, Nashville, SS, and then Kansas to round out the season. But they got to get through Auto Club first and foremost. Well, Chris Gutierrez back up the top spot here tonight, coming into tonight at 423. Jeff Hollingsworth down a spot into second at 415. It has been back and forth between Chris and Jeff for quite some time. Jeff is only 8 points back behind Chris. Kyle Vincent Gilbert is going to stay where he's at in third at 377, 46 behind the leader and 38 behind Hollingsworth. Charlie Woods there. Going to stay in fourth at 349, 74 behind the leader and 28 behind Kyle. Looks like Kevin Gunther up 2 spots into fifth at 319, 104 behind the leader and 30 behind Charlie. Austin Williams down a spot into sixth at 316, 107 behind the leader and 3 behind Kevin. Keith Hanlon down a spot as well into seventh at 305, 118 behind the leader and 11 behind Austin. Lonnie Barrington is up 2 spots into eighth at 279, 144 behind the leader and 26 behind Keith. Mike Whitaker down a spot into ninth at 275, 148 behind the leader and 4 behind Lonnie. And John Anderson is going to round out the top 10, up a spot into 10th at 263, 160 behind the leader and 12 behind Mike. Terry Adams also hand over fist there with the big long name here in the race. In 11th up a spot, 254, 169 behind the leader and 9 behind Mr. Anderson. And Bentley Glazier is going to drop down into that 12th position, down 3 spots at 239, 184 behind the leader and 15 behind Terry. Now we have 17 drivers out here tonight. Nice turnout, and I thought one of our drivers was going to be able to make it tonight, Mr. Brad Allison, but I'm not sure. He's trying to get everything set up. Hopefully he will be able to jump in here, and that'll put us at 18 drivers, but hey, 17 drivers ain't too shabby at all. But we are going to step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So hang tight, folks. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallant the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the brave, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway here tonight. Right now, well, Dave Hunt just grabbed the pole as John Anderson was just pushed back into P3 as Austin Williams goes to the top. Now Kevin Gunther goes to the top. Austin back to second. Dave to 3. A lot of drivers out here. Very unique thing if any of y'all is new to Downforce. They do 3 fast repairs. They do unlimited tire sets, 100% fuel, the stages like NASCAR does, but they do 4 qualifying laps here instead of the normal 1 to 2 laps that most of y'all see. That's why we see a lot of these guys still out here now. It looks like a lot of them is going to be done with their laps here. So Bob goes into that 6th spot. Looks like Fred Williams going to cross the stripe here, and we'll see where Fred goes with looks like he's going to go up into 9th. Now we do have Kyle Vincent Gilbert on his 3rd lap. Jeff Hollingsworth on his 2nd, fixing to start his 3rd. Chris Walker is on his 1st lap as of right now. Now Mike Whitaker has not come out here to qualify yet. I do see a driver that got to start calling on Tuesday night, so I know him by not only Richard Suddeth, but I also know him by Sudden Death. Nice to see him out here. Going to race it up with these guys too. So yeah, Larry, they would glad to have you out here. It's a unique group. They used to do what they call an open fixed thing. Yeah, you would be able to make not only the fixed adjustments, but only pit road adjustments. And, not a lot of people know how to even make those. So they went this season and did a full fixed straight up and down the line. So everybody, of course, running the same setup. Now they just got to, drive the car and only can make the adjustments that you can make with a fixed setup. So a little different this season than previous seasons that I've called with these guys, but hey, nonetheless, they know how to race it up. And right now, Chris hanging back here in 16th. Oh, Jeff pulling out the last minute lap there, just about 12 thousandths of a second ahead of Charlie Woods there in P2. So Jeff going to the top spot. We're going to see if Chris Walker is going to be able to knock him off. And that is going to be pretty close. A 40.021 for Jeff Hollingsworth. Close to 3 minutes left here into qualifying. I don't know if Mike Whitaker will even come out, but Chris is going to pull in a 43.56. That is going to put him in 15th. We'll give it about a minute here before we get Jeff down here. Oh, yeah, you never know. I think some of them do. Or did. So we're going to give it a minute here, folks, before we get Jeff down here and have a talk with him about his qualifying lap there. But, yeah, coming down to 2 minutes. Now, of course, if you missed the pre-race analytics, 100 laps, 200 miles, no tire limits, 100% fuel, pit road can be treacherous coming down if you're not careful. 55-mile-an-hour pit road entrance, 70-mile-an-hour pace speed. So, we will definitely watch pit road. It could be a make it or break it night. And with the season, coming down, real close to the end, tonight could be, definitely a good night for, some of these drivers. Next week at Bristol, not saying it's going to be a bad race or not, but it's kind of like a road course in a way. Definitely, one of those tracks that could potentially knock you out of contention for either a top 5, top 10 finish in the points or a championship. We've also got a Daytona super speedway action. So that is another one. That's just one of those tracks, a luck of the draw there. Iowa, Nashville SS, and then Kansas. Another rundown of the upcoming races. But under a minute to go, everybody is done. So we're going to go ahead and get Jeff down here real quick. Jeff, well, you pulled it out here tonight with the pole. Knocked out Charlie there by 12 thousandths of a second, man. But it's Auto Club. It's wide and it's fast, buddy. Talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Those laps were real close, so I felt fortunate to have gotten the pole. But yeah, it's going to be a good race. The setup's nice. I didn't show too much wear on anything. So some people are shifting, some people aren't shifting. And I don't know, man. Get her done.
So it's going to be basically going to come down to who can figure out the best solution, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it is tire wear. Hopefully, let's see, how many laps? 100 laps is a lot of laps around here. You know that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Hopefully we have green flags and I don't step on myself in the pits.
Oh, yeah, we know all about that pit stuff, man. And, that's one of those things we'll definitely be watching tonight is pit road mistakes. So
yes, sir. Hopefully it doesn't get too spread out and get boring for you.
Yeah, it'll be all right. I got chat, so we'll be good.
Okay, cool. Well, hey, people watching, have fun watching. We have fun driving.
All right. Well, Jeff, congratulations on the pole, buddy, and good luck.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. All right. Well, they pretty much know the routine and, what I usually ask. So we're going to go ahead and get them down on the MaxspeedTV starting grid. If anybody's out there interested in becoming a grid sponsor for any of the leagues I do on MaxspeedTV, please, you can hit me up on Facebook and see where the emblem is down there. And that's where your logo will go. And it'll be on every race that I do. You can pick and choose, of course, but we'll get more on that later on. But Jeff Hollingsworth grabbing the pole here tonight with a 40.021. Congratulations to Jeff on pole. Charlie Woods, old Charles there in second. Chris Gutierrez third. Kevin Gunther fourth. Cal Vincent Gilbert in fifth. Austin Williams sixth. Dave Hunt seventh. Bob Lockabar in eighth. John Anderson ninth. And TDAHF. So Terry Adams, Hanover Fist. I don't know his middle name for the purpose of tonight. He's Doofus. He'll start 10th. Sorry, Terry, had to do it. Fred Williams in 11th. Keith Hanlon in 12th. Paul Crumrow 13th. Lottie Barrington 14th. Chris Walker 15th. Richard Suddeth. Sudden death. There in 16th. Mike Whitaker rounding it out here tonight in 17th. Let's go ahead and get them down here, folks. They are all gridded up here tonight. We got about 2 out there watching and 3 likes. Hit the like button, folks. Share it. Get it out there. Let's get some people tuning in here tonight. You know, they don't have to stay long. I know a lot of people have other stuff they need to do, but yeah, it'd be pretty cool to see the viewers shit go up. All these guys try each and every week. Whoa, and the lights are flashing again. Oof. Not good. All right, everybody rolling off. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate it, bud. All right, well, we got the Coast Guard 97. Crown Royal Purple Homes 40. The Star Wars 6. The Old Bay 31. And the 227 of Kyle Vincent Gilbert. I forgot what paint he was running. That would be Stephen Curtis Chapman paint. And I think he's got something on the hood there too. We'll take a look at that later on. It's not all about the paints, but I want to make sure I try to get everybody's paint as I can. But here we go, folks. Pace car. We'll dive off out of turn number 4. Pull those belts tight, folks. One more time. Hopefully the sound's all right, because I know I can get pretty loud here, folks. So let's go. Pace car off to the safety of pit road. Now we're just waiting on the green flag into the start zone. Green is out, and boogity, 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 folks. We're racing here tonight at Auto Club. And on to the back stretch we go. Chris Walker falling all the way back to 18th after starting 15th. Probably not liking what he's seen out there, but oh no, we got a car around. There is no yellow for that. Kyle Vincent Gilbert. Whoa, and I don't know if I can find out what happened. Actually, I can rewind it here real quick. We are still green. We are going to find out here what happened. Oh, nice save. Looks like he did get loose, and he almost lost it somehow. Oh, it does get sideways. Nice save by Kyle Vincent Gilbert. Now, he did fall all the way back to 18th here, but he is on the track. Well, guess what, folks? Oh, and guess what? Chris trying to save it. Oh, no, the 31. We're going to have our first yellow. Oh, and the 17. Oh, golly, there's our first yellow here tonight, folks. Oh, man, everybody all over the place. Looks like we had some action behind them here, too. So we're fine. Oh, man, several drivers coming out of 4 got loose here. Chris being one of them. So it looks like right there, Chris gets loose. Then, looks like Dave Hunt got a little loose there. Fred Williams got loose, but we got to get back on to Chris here. He tries to save it, but right back up into the track. But, oh, Fred Williams, yeah, okay. So we got a double incident. So right here, old Fred unfortunately doesn't save it either, so I spoke too soon. Yeah, right there, and he gets right into the 5, right into the 88. We get back up here to the 6 of Chris. This is where the other incident happened. Chris comes up into the track, 31 right there, nowhere to go. And then the 17 of Keith Hanlon right into the back of the 6, right into the back of the 31. Oh, man. Sounds real good? All right. Well, we got drivers coming down pit road here. Okay, that is Brad Allison. Oh, he did make it. All right. Man, well, I've seen drivers come out of forum practice get loose, and it looks like it is already the case here tonight. Victory Sim 39. Richard Sutta started back in 16th. He is up into 4th here. 4 laps into the race, but hey, moving on up, getting all those positions as you can early on. Looks like Dave Hunt coming off of pit road here. Keith Hanlon still on pit road. Now they do, folks, get 3 fast repairs. It looks like several drivers have used a fast repair. Some of them, unfortunately, having to use them. Jeff, Charlie, Austin, Richard, John, Terry, Chris, Dave, Kevin, Lonnie. That's going to round out our top 10 after our first rubber ducky, as I like to call them. So pace car lights should go off this time. We will see. It takes a little over a minute to get around the track under caution, but the lights should go off. Yeah, there they go. Lights are off the pace car. We will do it again here. All right, 9:20 Eastern, 8:20 Central. Just to kind of go through some times there. Lap 6, so it'll be lap 7 when we get back green here. They, of course, can make it, I would believe, almost to I know they can make first stage. All right, pace car is off and away again. Jeff Hollingsworth leading them into the restart zone. Here we go. Green is out. And we are back right away here tonight, the Downforce Racing Series at Auto Club. Looks like Austin Williams there going to shoot right up into and behind the 97. Looks like a little bit of side-by-side. John Anderson, Richard doing a little bit of battling back here behind them. 4th and 5th, Chris Walker. Hanover Sky Company here, the 53 of Dave Hunt. Fred Williams, Keith Hanlon. Chris Gutierrez right behind Fred on that low side. Watching the 31 of Kevin Gunther right there as well. We're going to go, it looks like some 3-wide at Auto Club. And I don't know, you can't go 3-wide here. And they're going to get it figured out there, but we may have another 3-wide here before it's all said and done. 227. That is Kyle Vincent Gilbert. Well, let's see here. I thought he was going to shoot to the inside, but he did not. There's the 0-3 of Brad Allison to the outside. This is back here at around 13th, 14th, 15th, respectively. Bob Locavaro right there with them. So getting back up here to where they are really, really close. Jeff Doe still leading the way. Getting back here to Kyle Vincent Gilbert now. Kevin, Fred, Kyle, Chris right up ahead of them. And 227 all over the tail of the 31. You can get a little bit of draft here, but what is more is the draft gonna play a factor in the race? Watch it. Austin Williams peeking his nose down there on the inside. Not going to be able to get the nose around him. Like more battling and passing. Yeah, right back here. Kyle, Kevin, Brad, all right here together. This is right around the right inside of the top 10 and 10th. Whoa, Kyle, right up the middle there. Eric, how you doing there, buddy? Dave Hunt in the mix here. Got Kevin, Gunther, and Chris right behind him doing a little bit. Well, Kevin, he is, whoa, 227. Looks like either tagged the wall or got a little bit loose. I am keeping my eye, though, up, you know, in the top 5, top 10. It looks like the battles, though, right now is 6th on back. That is where the action is happening. We'll check on everybody up here real quickly to make sure everybody is holding strong. Yeah, most of them's going single file up here. Not a whole lot. Well, John peeking there to the inside of Charles Woods. There, old Charlie, but not going to be able to get it done. I got to get back here, boy. We're weaving and bobbing back here, watching Keith Hanlon, Pump King 17 to the inside of the 23 of Chris Hanlon, or Chris Walker, sorry. Chris Hanlon. Sorry, Keith. We're on, Keith. Oh, that was close. Kyle Vincent doing some battling of his own with Dave Hunt. Oh, man. Kyle's having a difficult time. Keith. Speaking of Keith, Keith falling back here to 12th. And it looks like Kyle Vincent Gilbert is going to be able to get around Dave Hunt and complete that pass. Oh, Kyle really loose. That's going to allow Dave to get right back around him onto the inside. Are we going to see a crossover? No, I think Kyle's going to have to take it easy. Got those tires heated just a little bit after getting loose. let's check on John Anderson. Mr. Anderson, as we like to call him, right behind Charlie Woods here. Richard Sudduth not too far back, right there in the 39. Side by side. John to the inside of the 40 for P3. And he will make that pass, but here comes the 40. Is he going to be able to make a move down into 3 as they come screaming down into it? A little bit of a crossover move there, a little bit of a slide job there by the 56. 56 goes up, 40 still down low. They'll be at the stripe. Who's going to have that position? That is going to be the 56. Has that position for now. We'll see if the 40 can get around him or if they're going to continue to go side by side. It looks like Dave Hunt and Kyle Vincent going to go at it back here. And oh, Dave! He got a little loose. Not sure if that was because Kyle was moving up or what, but boy, Dave almost went sideways there. Looks like Bob Lacavara, PK, Keith Hanlon, Terry, Brad. Looks like they're all in a bit of a pickle back here. This is way back into the field. Battle back here. We got battles up here. We got battles everywhere. We don't have a battle for the lead yet. Austin Williams kind of buying his time here, it looks like. So let's check where the battle is. Well, looks like Hanover there. Going to try to get around. Oh, PK is going to drop it right in front of him to the low side. PK is probably going to try to get around Fred as Fred goes high. 88 of PK. No, I wouldn't say pushing up, maybe driving up the track here. Ain't got nobody around you. Just kind of go high. Try to get that run down into 1 if you can. Auto Club, very similar to Michigan. Now, I believe Auto Club, though, is wider. Whoa, 23. That would be Chris Walker up into the wall there, just a smudge. Like he's okay. That's the main thing. Man, still got a whole lot of action back here. Oh, Richard down low, back in, almost came out from behind him, but did again. From my angle, it looks that way. We're gonna go 3 wide back here with the 6 in the middle. I don't think Richard wanted to see that. He might have backed out of it a little bit just to let Chris and Kevin have at it. We'll see though. Still a long way to go, folks. We are going to be coming, though, to the stage here in about... Ooh, did somebody... Oh, no! What happened here? Ooh. Okay, it took me on to Kyle Vincent Gilbert. Oh, okay. So that is what happened. Something happened here. I'm going to have to rewind it a little bit to find out. Oh, it looks like some racing going on here between the 227 and the 56. Let's find out. I'm going to kind of rewind it here to the pass here. See anything there, and then down into, ooh, right there, looks like some bumping and banging going on there. Yeah, right there, and ooh, that sent the 56 up into the outside wall. The 227 shoots down across the grass, and he's trying to save it. No, the 56 right into the back of the 227 and right into the 39. Oh, wrong spot, wrong time for the 39 of Richard Suddeth. Oh, no. Sudden death in the wrong place. Oh. Well, you do have those fast repairs, so do believe that is going to be the stage. I think. I don't know, but I think. Sudden death. Richard Suddeth looks like had to tow to pit road. All right, 9 of you out there tuning in at 3 likes out here, folks. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Please be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the broadcast out here tonight. Couple of yellows, but a lot of racing going on for sure. All right, well, let's see here. It might be a shootout here. I doubt it, but it might be. Now, wrong spot, wrong time, man. I've been there. I know how that feels. You know, you think you're out of the way and out of the clear, and all of a sudden, blam, something out of nowhere just hits you. It hurts. All right, pace car lights. Are they going to stay on or go off? They are going to go off. So it'll be lap 25 when we get the green. I do believe that possibly could have been the stage. And it looks like Richard is coming back out. He did use a reset, so he will be back out onto the racetrack here momentarily. Looks like Lonnie Barrington is also out here. So everybody still out on the racing surface. Nobody has taken their cars behind the wall, which is a good thing. Austin Williams, Dave Hunt, row 1. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road here, coming to lap 25 of 100. I do believe when the caution happened, that was the stage, but we will find out. Austin Williams is on the loud pedal. We are back away here tonight for the Downforce Racing Series. Because technically this would be the white flag, and like a whole lot of action going on back here. Kevin Gunther, Bob Lacavara, bumping it. Oh, 95 of Fred, Jeff Hollingsworth. They just went door to door. Everybody's okay. Everybody's okay. All right, coming out of turn number 4. Austin has led 6 laps here, and we are going to hit lap 26 there at the line. There is the caution, so that is our stage. So Austin Williams will be our stage winner. Stage 1 winner, I should say. So congratulations to Austin Williams on stage 1 win here tonight. Now, we did have some drivers come down pit road, or most of them did. Others did not. We'll get Austin down here in a minute. yeah, that would be one of those reasons there, Eric. Yeah, that would be, yeah, totally agree with that. So Lonnie Barrington will be our lucky dog. He'll get one of his laps back here. Richard, who did use a reset, if he stays out, he would be just one lap down. So we'll see kind of what happens. If I was Richard, you know, getting that fast repair and only being out a couple of laps, man, I would try to just get back on the lead lap if I could. Even if it puts me one lap down, I would just do that. But you know, I'm not Richard, so you know, I don't know what he'll do. He's an excellent racer, so I'm sure he'll figure it out. But Austin Williams is going to be our stage winner, so we'll get Austin down here in just a second after he makes his pit stop here. Alrighty, Austin, got a copy?
Yeah.
Hey, man, congratulations on the stage win there, buddy. One stage down, one to go. A couple of cautions here in the first stage, man, but how does it feel out there, buddy?
Feels good other than slick off the turns. Really slick, get loose easily, going off the high side.
So
off
it
2
is.
and 4.
So it is slick.
Oh yeah.
Now, I wasn't sure if it was slick or if it was tight or what, but it looked like it is slick.
Yeah, like the first lap on new tires would be tight, but yeah, other than that, you'll have several guys already spinning out coming off the turns.
Well, how's the draft behind somebody? How's it, you know, is it pushy? Can you get draft? What's it like around people?
You know, it's not like a super speedway, but it does help a little bit.
Does it seem more pushy as you go into the corner?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think you can control it just the same.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, that sounds fair. I mean, sounds like the tires holding up pretty good though.
Yeah, we're not even out of the 90s on that one, 25 lap run, so
Oh, wow.
tires are holding up good.
All right, so it sounds like, well, when we get if we can get some gray, whoa! If we can get some green runs here, I think we'll see some tires we'll see what they can do. But
Yeah.
we'll let you get to it. You guys are getting double file. Austin, good luck, buddy. Congratulations on the stage win.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, well, that is Austin Williams. We're going to go ahead and get that off here. We're going to get back up here, get that down, get ready for stage 2 here. So it does look like Fred Williams is on pit road. He's a lap down. I thought Richard would be only a lap down, but I guess he didn't make it back around in time. All right, here we go. Pace car. We'll dive off once more to the safety of pit road. Kevin Gunther. No. Yeah, Kevin Gunther. Paul Crumrah. Kyle Vincent Gilbert. Dave Hunt. Terry Adams. Top 5. Here we go. 31 on the loud pedal. As well as the 88, 227, 69, 53, and then everybody else. 97. Ooh. Hollingsworth dropped it right in front of Charlie. Good battling going up ahead of them here too. Dave Hunt, Terry Adams, Chris Gutierrez. Battle for the lead. Kyle Vincent Gilbert, Kevin Gunther, PK. sitting in the catbird seat right behind them. 3 wide, almost dang near across the stripe. Dave Hunt, Chris Gutierrez, and Hanover. And it looks like a possible another 3 wide again. Maybe, potentially, no. Jeff Hollingsworth said, no, not yet. Looks like PK going for the lead. We're going to have 3 wide for the lead. Whoa, and I think Kyle got that. Barely, and he did. Still 3 wide. Whoa. Paul, Kyle, and Kevin. Wow. Now PK up top. Now Kyle Vincent going back to the inside. PK. Ooh. Whoa! Tried to save it. Oh, PK saved it, but there was contact behind him. Oh, and it looks like Chris. Oh, golly, and I can't get onto him. Oh, Chris Gutierrez also involved in this. Let's see if we can get a quick rewind here. Yeah, we can. Yeah, right there it was, and that sent Chris right down pit road. Oh, they did keep it off the wall, but oh man, what a pickle. And that's not a very good pickle. PK, Kyle, battle for the lead. Kyle gonna have it to the outside. PK fighting back. Man, they're racing it like it's the last lap. Oh yeah, they're sliding all over the place out of the corners. I love it. And I'm usually not the guy that likes a loose car, but you know, this track is wide. So, you know, you got a little bit of a reaction time per se, I guess. All right, well, 227. Oh, PK got loose again, it looked like. Gonna allow Kyle to grab that lap. Jeff is gonna push closer to his teammate there, Paul. Other teammate there, Austin Williams. Golly, I can't forget about Charlie, Terry, Dave, Mike, Bob, Keith, John, Kevin, Chris, Lonnie, Brad, Chris, Richard, or Fred. Well, Fred is on pit road. I know the reason behind that, but we're not going to get into it. However, still, man, 53 got loose there too. Dave Hunt, good Lord. Man, they need to put some poly grip or something on those tires. Might help get them some more grip. Jeff Hollingsworth under fire here from Austin. Well, okay, Austin's not pushing it. Boy, Paul is, though. Man, Paul is trying his best to either lead a lap or just keep that 227 behind him. Kyle to the outside, and oh, and Kyle got it again, barely. Man. Can't forget about some of the battles back here either. Bob Lacavara to the inside of John Anderson. Keith Hanlon right there with them. We got a battle by tools back here. It's like Kevin Gunther and Brad Allison doing a battle back here with Lonnie Barrington, who is back on the lead lap, by the way. man. All right, well, let's see. Kyle, well, PK, Jeff, they're battling here for second now. Oh, Jeff, maybe doing a little bit of mirror driving with Kyle Vincent Gilbert. Maybe. No, not fully. You see Kyle running that high line. Jeff kind of running that middle line in the corners. Not quite dropping as far down as what PK did. Here we go. Oh, man, Jeff. Can he tag it? Not this time. Down into one. I'm trying to pinch Kyle up to the wall a little bit, but Kyle's been running that wall. So, yeah, whoa, 227. Back in, started to get a little snappy on him. I don't mean snappy happy either. And Jeff tried to edge it, but not able to do it again that time by lap 40. Now Jeff Hollingsworth. Now Jeff has led 18 laps. He is our pole sitter. And he is going to slide right up in front of the 227. Well, here comes Kyle back to the inside. And oh man, Hollingsworth kind of stole the line there from Kyle a little bit. Now Jeff trying to break the draft from the 227. Trying to get, I guess, his teammates up here. PK, looks like Charlie and Austin. Mike Whitaker started 17th, running in 7th. Dave Hunt right behind him, started in 7th, in 8th. Looks like a pretty good battle here between the 707 and the 53. Boy, Dave Hunt right there on the tail. Oh, and I just seen, I don't know if it was Austin or Charlie. Whoa! But I just seen one of them hit 200 miles an hour going into turn number 1. 227, way up into the wall. There we go, 3 wide again. Oh, I would have called that 3 wide. I don't think it's going to stay 3 wide. I'm looking at Austin here on the far low side. BK in the middle here. Oh, 227, get a little snappy, loosey-goosey there, but he's okay. You know who's in the catbird seat? That guy right there, the number 40, Charles Woods. Something happens ahead of him. Now he's going to have to be quick, but he's in the catbird seat. Chris Walker, Kevin Gunther, Lonnie Barrington, Brad Allison. Nice to see Brad back out here with us. Man, it's been a while. Trying to get his feet wet again, and right now sitting at 15th. Golly. Chris Gutierrez at the tail end here. He is on the lead lap. Richard Suddeth still out here with the guys. He is actually right behind Bob Lacovara. Now, Richard, if nobody else goes a lap down, which as we see Chris here, there's our leaders right there. We got battles out there, man. Looks like everybody up there, everybody in the back got it figured out a little bit. Watching Terry Adams, Hanover Fist with the 707 to Mike Whitaker. But man, this top group right here, Jeff, Kyle, Paul, Austin, Charlie. Oh, 227 riding the wall. Oh, and he's way up there to the wall. Oh, Austin! Nice save. Austin did not get into that far inside wall, but he is going to fall back to fifth. Ugh. Yeah, Sundance out here with us. Yeah, he is. Yeah, earlier, I'm sure he felt sudden death, too. He was in the wrong spot at the wrong time and ended up getting hit right in the side. Car coming back up on the track, plowed right into him. Now, sports, they do get 3 fast repairs over here. So he unfortunately had to tow, and then he used a fast repair. Oh, man. Kyle Vincent all over the back of the 88. We're going to go 3 wide here again. Golly, man. And guess who's caught back up to him? Yep, you guessed it. Austin Williams. Charlie Woods. He is battling Kyle Vincent here for P2. The more they battle back here, the further ahead. Jeff Hollingsworth will get lap 49 here tonight. Now the next time by, folks, will be white flag. Now, if a caution does come out now, that will be the stage. The field will be frozen where the caution comes out. Let's hope we don't have one. Jeff Hollingsworth coming out of turn number 4. White flag in the air this time by. White flag in the air, folks. We got to get around one more time. Caution definitely comes out now. That will do it, man. Charlie Woods, Kyle Vincent Gilbert right there together. And they almost went together. And not in a good way either. Paul Cromwell, Austin Williams, a good battle for that 4th spot here. But Jeff Hollingsworth out of turn number 4. Our pole sitter is going to come back, lead 29 laps. And he is, folks, going to grab stage 2 here tonight. Come whip him with some Hershey's Kisses, huh? So, stages are done. Now it is going to be a shootout to the finish line here tonight. Now that will give Richard Suddeth, I believe, one of his 2 laps back, seeing as he is the only driver 2 laps down or lap or more. So he will get, I believe, one of his laps back here. So Richard will definitely I'm sure, be looking for a quick yellow to get back on the lead lap. But here we go, down pit road. That'll make him fast. So this is the exit of pit road right here. When they hit those green cones, that is the exit line. We're going to keep it right here. Watch everybody come off of pit road here, and we're going to see who can beat who off of pit road, basically. Kind of what we're watching here. And it does look like the 97 of Jeff Hollingsworth is going to beat everybody off of pit road. Does look like Mike Whitaker did stay out. I'm sure to lead a lap. Let's see here. Yeah. So I would assume that he would come down this time. But let's go ahead and get Jeff down here real quick. Jeff, in mid-conversation, as always.
Yeah.
Well,
the
man.
Jinx interview.
The Jinx interview. That would be PK, by the way. Well, you got the stage, buddy, here tonight. Yeah, I mean, you worked your way back up front, but, man, it was a battle up front here, man. It's been crazy out there here tonight. Talk about it.
Yeah, it was some good racing. I mean, good, clean stuff. Everybody was polite, kind of, you know. Yeah, I screwed up in pit before that first stage. I thought more people would, and they all stayed out, and then ended up getting wrecked. Anyways, I don't know what Mike's doing here. Aren't you supposed to pass the pace car?
Mike is our lead car. He
10-4.
He never pitted. So, well, you know, you guys are double foul here, buddy. Congratulations on the stage 2 win. Can y'all make it to the end?
Not on fuel.
Not on
We
fuel.
gotta pit for gas, but
Okay.
I suspect there'll be some action here. Hopefully we go green and get some good green flag stops.
Oh, that would be interesting. All righty, buddy. We'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. All right, Jeff Hollingsworth giving me a hard time out here tonight. They know me. They like giving me a hard time. So Jeff Hollingsworth, let's go ahead. Now, Mike Whitaker is going to be our leader. I am actually honestly shocked he did not come down pit road. But, nevertheless, he has chosen the inside line with Hollingsworth to his outside. Kyle Vincent Gilbert, Austin Williams, Charlie Woods, Paul Crumrye, Hanover Fizz, John Anderson, Keith Handler, Paul Lacavara, rounding out the top 10. And it's going to be Mike Whitaker. Pace cars off and away, coming into the Geico start zone here. And the green is out. And we are back on the way here tonight for the Downforce Racing Series, folks. Season 13. Round number 10 here at Auto Club Fontana, California. Whatever you want to call it. And yeah, 707 to Mike Whitaker is going to get 8 up here, it looks like. Oh, 227. Whoa, Kyle Vincent getting loose behind the 707. Side behind, somewhere right in there. He's going to fall back a few spots here tonight, and it looks like he's got some more company here with 56 of Mr. Anderson. John Anderson right there with him. 707 falling backwards here. It's Jeff Hollingsworth. Still up front with Austin, PK, Charlie, Kyle. Looks like battle back here. Lonnie and Brad. Well, that didn't last long. Getting on here to Kevin Gunther. There's the 6 of Chris Gutierrez, the 17 of Keith Hanlon, the 53 of Dave Hunt, the 23 of Chris Walker. Richard Sudduth right behind them. Oh, in the 23. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go with the 6 going around. There is the yellow that Richard needed right there to get him back on the lead lap. We are going to figure out what happened here to Chris Gutierrez. 4 wide. Wow. So it looked like to me Chris Walker got loose. And he did. He did get loose. That's exactly what happened. I don't know. I don't think the 17 got into him right there, but man, that was close. That was right down into and beside the 6. A little bit of net code. I don't know what happened there. Possibly could be. However, the 6, 6 did jump a little bit, but the 6 is going to come right up. Ooh, right up into, I believe that is Hanlon there. Right down into the 31 of Kevin Gunther. And somehow, some way, the Victory Sim 39 had enough room there to get around. And it looks like the 6 did keep it off the wall. So it looks like some damage is still going to come to Chris Gutierrez. But we're going to go back up live here. And it looks like the 39, I do believe, will be the lucky dog. We'll have to, should probably happen, I think, this time around. We'll see sudden death come screaming around. It looks like driver is coming down pit road here. Yeah, it's a possibility. There could have been some there too. As sudden death is going to get that wave around. There he goes back onto the lead lap for the Victory Sim 39 of Richard Sudduth. Rough start, but he's back on the lead lap. Now Richard has 2 of his resets left, so he's good to go. Looks like Jeff Hollingsworth, Austin Williams, PK, Charlie, John, Hanover. You know what? Let's talk to Hanover here tonight. Hanover, buddy, got a copy.
High gear.
Hanover, got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Mid-conversation.
Yep, as always.
As always. Well, you started 10th in 6th. Man, it's been one heck of a race out there here tonight. Very wide Auto Club, bud. Man, talk about it. What are you feeling down there? How's the car feel? How's the track feel? I know it's loose coming out of the corner. How are you managing that?
You squeeze the trigger. This is not a lead footers race coming out of the corners. You got to really put the power down slowly. But the lines are all working. I was running the bottom line both ends most of the sessions here, and when I'd come up, the guy that was ahead of me that ran the outside line, he didn't gain and I didn't lose. So, you know, pick your line. They're all running about the same if you do it right.
So it's like an egg. You got to put that egg underneath that gas pedal.
There you go. One of the few things Daryl said that made any sense.
Exactly. Well, you guys are already getting double file here, buddy, man. It doesn't take long. Long pace laps, but it doesn't take long to go back green, Hanover.
Nope.
So
Not here.
Nope, not here. We're going to let you get back to it there, buddy. Good luck.
Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, let's jinx somebody else here tonight, shall we? All right. Well, Austin, Jeff, PK, Charlie, John, Hanover, Bob, Chris, Kyle, Mike. That would be Chris Walker. Mike, Dave Hunt, Keith, Kevin, Lonnie, Richard, Chris with a C, Gutierrez. Brad Allison is a lap down here. And Fred Williams. All right, well, here we go, folks. Pace car will dive off again to the safety of pit road. We will be getting tightened up here, and the green will go. Well, Jeff is going to be on the loud pedal. Here we go, folks. Green back out once more here tonight. This is teammates in the top 4. Jeff, Austin, PK, and Charlie. John Anderson. Not with really a team per se. Just tries to find somebody to work with if he can. Sure, he's in conversation with everybody else. Chris Walker, Bob Lacavara, Kyle Vincent Gilbert, Dave Hunt. We got right back here Keith Hanlon, Mike Whitaker, Kevin Gunther, Chris and Richard, as well as Brad Allison, Lonnie Barrington. Brad right up ahead of Lonnie. Lonnie is the last car on the lead lap. It looks like sudden death. Chris Gutierrez. Whoa! Nice save, Chris. Nice save, Richard. Whoa! Now that did kind of send, kind of Chris getting squirrely there. Had to check up for Brad Allison a little bit. Richard did lose a spot, but man, both of them, nice save. That could have been bad. I don't know how they did it. Either one of them, I really don't. That's the product of seat time right there, folks. Now, they say these cars are easier to save, but the race cars, how easy can they be to save, to be honest? All right, well, have it your way, PK. Yes, pun intended. Started 13th, battling here with Charlie there for 3rd. Battle for the lead. Boy, Austin just, I don't know if Jeff led him around or what, but Austin just passed up Jeff like he was sitting still. Chris and Mike going at it back here real quickly. Looks like Chris is going to make the pass over the 707. Looks like Keith Hanlon here. Let me get back to Keith. Going to make a pass over Chris Walker. Keith up to 10th. PK right now, I would say, not having it his way, as he is under battle, under fire here from Charlie. Oh, Charlie Charles is what I call him. For everybody that doesn't know why I call him that, for everybody new out there, well, he is known as Charles Woods here in iRacing. He's known as Charlie in Team Speed. So, to me, he's old Charlie Charles. Oh, Richard Suddeth and Mike Whitaker here going at it back here for 14th. Still, man, you got to race it up. You got to battle it up here. Here, Richard on the low side, Mike on the high side. Hit the stripe here. That is a lap, taking lap 66. Man. Now they cannot make it to the end, folks. They will have to pit for fuel at least. How far do you stretch it? As we see another battle for the lead between Austin and Jeff, Charlie and John going at it back here for fourth. Kyle Vincent, Hanover, down on the low side. Kyle back up into sixth. So he is just outside of where he started in fifth. It does look like Chris Walker. Looks like Richard getting around Chris. Now Richard has got his eye set on the 31 of Kevin Gunther. Looks like right now a little bit of separation, about a 1/10 of a second. Still in striking distance to everybody, but thank you everybody for tuning in. Ooh, Chris way up high. Brad Allison there, and the 13, Lottie Barrington. Thank you everybody for tuning in here tonight on MaxspeedTV, Downforce Racing Series. That is the Gen 7s, or the next gens, here at Auto Club for round number 10. 5 races will remain in the season after the 9. A little run down for everybody. Just, as Kyle gets a little loose there. We got Bristol, Daytona, Iowa, Nashville SS, and Kansas. Next 5 races on the schedule in that order. Lap 70. Next time by, folks, we will be setting at 30 to go. You see Dave Hunt, Keith Hanlon. That is a battle for 9th. Dave started in 7th. Keith started in 12th. Both of them trying to gain a few more spots. Dave trying to at least get up to back up to 7th. That would be where Hanover is right now. But we will potentially have some green flag pit stops here. PK Jeff battling it out here for that P2. 88 up top. Jeff down below. Out of 4. Ooh, Austin scraping the wall. Charlie right there. John Anderson right now in 5th. Started 9th. Good run here for John, Mr. Anderson. Oh, man, and a battle again for the lead up top. Austin Williams and Jeff Hollingsworth. I want to know, they're going to come down pit road. I don't believe. Oh, did the 15 get a little squirrely? I think the 15 might have got a little squirrely. And that 15 all over the tail. Man, these top 3 right here, neck and neck. I mean, you might as well throw Charles and John in here too, because they're right there. And you know, if Charles and John will go single file, and you let Jeff, Austin, and PK race it up side by side, catch the back end of them, hopefully somebody makes a mistake, you'll be right there as we dive into 3, going back here to Kevin Gunther and Richard Suddeth again. Sudden death, trying to figure out a way, it looks like, to get around the 31. Oh, Kevin! Oh, Kevin! loses it right up into the wall. There is no yellow right now. Heavy, heavy damage to the 31 of Kevin Gunther. He's just going to have to keep going. There is no yellow. And we actually caught that live on MaxspeedTV, so we are not going to have to rewind it. Boy, heavy, heavy damage on that 31 machine. Now, he is on the back stretch here as Jeff Hollingsworth and company hit the stripe, taking lap 75. Kevin going to slowly get down into turn 3. Well, I say slowly. He's still at over 100 miles an hour. And you guarantee he's going to come down pit road. And, yep, there he goes. He's already had to use one reset. We'll see if he uses another. Lap 76 right here, folks. Go ahead and take a look at the cautions here tonight. Now we've had 2 stages here. Now both of those were under yellow, or both of those were stage cautions. So you got to subtract 2 of those from the actual caution count. So that would put us at 3 yellows so far. But altogether 5 for 14 laps, 25 laps to go. 12 lead changes here tonight. We're still not done. And they have been out here, though, at about 24. Well, this will make it 25 laps. Now, remember, 100% fuel. Jeff, Austin, PK, Mr. Anderson. Charlie Charles, Kyle Vincent, Hanover. Oh, we're going to watch it right here, too. It looks like Kyle and Hanover. Oh! Dave Hunt. No, he got loose. He's going up into the outside wall. Keith Hanlon squeezed by that. There is no yellow for that one either. Dave Hunt, heavy, heavy. Right, oh, just heavy front end damage in general. Golly. He's throwing sparks. Not in a good way. This ain't the 4th of July. Oh, man. And he is going to slide it down pit road here, folks. Dave Hunt. Well, he's got all 3 of his resets left, so all he's got to do is get out there and get it down pit road, throw a reset on there, blam, pack out onto the track. He'll be good to go. Bob Lacavara, Chris Gutierrez. Looks like Chris going to do a little bit of a slide peeky in front of the boss man there. I don't know if I would have been doing that, but hey, you know, you got to race. You got to make the pass somehow. If I was Bob Bull, I would. I'd wreck that Star Wars machine for a Klondike bar. No, don't take me serious, folks. No, Chris and Bob, great people right there. I got to give Chris and Bob a hard time, you know. Chris just trying to make up some spots here, as well as Bob. You know, he is back a spot here from where he started in 9th. Started in 8th, he's back in 9th. Let me kind of clear that up for everybody. Chris started in 3rd. Got caught up in a mess out there and had to use a reset. He is back in 8th right now. So, no, we don't want to have any more yellows, folks. We'd love to see this thing go green. Waiting on some pit stops here. Lap 80. Next time by will be 20 to go. I'll get it right in a minute. So, when do you come down pit road? Or can you make it? No, I don't think you can make it. Ain't no way you can make it. Ain't no way, Jose. And there we go. Jeff Hollingsworth will cross the stripe. 20 to go. That is 50 laps, folks, under Jeff Hollingsworth's belt here tonight. He will, I think, Yeah, he will come away guaranteed no matter what happens with the most laps led here tonight. But, you know, Jeff, after leading 50 laps, he's going to try to lead the rest of them. And most importantly, the final lap. As we are going to hit 19 to go right there. We still got PK, Austin, John, Charlie. I mean, the second, third, fourth, and fifth is right here. Kyle got company with Chris and Hanover as well. So looks like some potential battling going on back here around Kyle. If Chris and Hanover, now they go at it again. And Hanover to the inside of the 6. As they come in come into 3, middle 3 and out of 4 and through this D-shaped oval, the 6 and the 69. They go door to door, or side by side at least again. Hanover trying to get up there to the 227. Just can't do it at the present time. Now Richard's got company behind him. Mike Whitaker right behind Richard, and Lonnie right behind Mike. So there kind of is a mess right here. Can't forget the 03 of Brad Allison. Now Brad, he's probably hoping for a yellow at some point. I don't want to get involved in it, but you know, probably in the back of his mind is, you know, hey man, I need a yellow. I need to get back up on this lap. And, you know, it could happen. I'm not saying it can't, or it won't, but it could. It could. Watching Kyle, Chris, Hanover, boy, the 6. Whoa! 6 and 227, really close. Now the 6 is going to go up in front of the 227. Chris did make the pass over Kyle and over Hanover, but Hanover is still kind of there as well as Kyle, so we cannot really keep our eye off of these 3. And that 227 all over the tail of the 6, though. Keeping my eye on it. Just, you know, they're right now doing okay. Hanover's on the inside. 15 to go, folks. Okay, so can they go the distance? Let me check here. Let's see. We'll bring up. That would put them at about 49 laps if they go the rest of the way, but no, they can't make it. Chris Walker is on pit road. No, they cannot go the distance. Oh, Chris took his car behind the wall. Oh. All right, well, Charlie, Paul, Austin, duking it out here, second, third, and fourth. John right behind them. He's about a second back. And we've got Chris, Kyle, Hanover. These 3 are duking it out here. 6th, 7th, and 8th. Bob Lacovara kind of by himself. Keith Hanlon not too far back behind him, about a half a second. Richard Suddeth, though, in a mix here with Lonnie Barrington, Mike Whitaker, and the 03 of Brad Allison. Richard down low here. I mean, that is for position, folks. So Richard trying to hang on to right now 11th. Trying to hold off the charge into Lottie Barrington. Victory Sim Payne out there. All right, 12 to go. It'll be 11 next time by. Oh, Kyle! I don't know if he tagged the wall, somebody got into him or what, but he did get loose and he fell back to 8th. Looks like it's trying to snap on him, but, you know, from this angle, I can't really tell. What do you think, folks? You think, you know, seeing as do you think being out here 32 laps is causing some of these drivers to get a little looser than what, you know, after about 4 or 5 laps? Man, we're seeing some drivers get really loose out here. Really, looks like some of them get really tight too. All right, we're watching Chris here. Chris, John, and Hanover. Good battling going on back here. Jeff Hollingsworth up top. Oh, he just hit the stripe. 9 to go. All right, now here's another bigger question for everybody out there. Do you push it? Do you go? It's 9 to go. It'll be 49 laps. I mean, I think right now you've made your bed. You cannot give up your spot. You got to keep going. Anderson, Hanover. Anderson, Hanover. Man. Looks like Hanover there getting around Anderson. There comes Kyle. Yeah, true. Pushing to go faster isn't helping the issue. Yeah, you got that right. That's definitely seeing a lot. Oh, man, Kyle, yeah, just, you know, out of 2, you see that back end just start to go. And, you know, he's doing a fantastic job of keeping it, you know, getting it straight. Now, watching John here as well. And John's not going to fight him anymore. He's going to let the 227 go by, and I think you've made your bet at this point. You've got to stay out. You have no choice at this point to stay out. If you pit now, you've pretty much shot yourself in the foot. My opinion. But I think at this point, you got to keep going. Is everybody going to be close on fuel? Probably so. Can we see if maybe we can hear anybody clutch it? Well, let's find out. think Austin is shifting. Yeah, it was on a few drivers there, folks, and I think we heard at least one driver shifting, Austin Williams. Now, I didn't go on Jeff Hollingsworth. Now, he is our leader. We can go on him real quick, I guess. Maybe. He does have company in Charlie, though. Well, I didn't hear him shift. Oh, Lottie up into the wall. We got a caution. Oh, but it took me to John Anderson. So what happened to Lonnie? Well, this is gonna set up a GWC attempt here tonight, folks. Whoa, and it looks like the 13 of Lonnie Barrington took a hard lick onto that inside, far inside wall here. And let me find out kind of what happened to Lonnie. We're gonna see him here. Now, he is the blue car coming out, getting loose. Right there is Lonnie. And right there, oh, hard lick. And right up onto the track. Why it took me to John Anderson, I don't know why, but it sure did. Well, GWC attempt number 1, and you know, I don't think really anybody wanted to see that, but I think at this point now you've got to come down pit road, you got to get tires, you got to get fuel. You're sitting already at the bubble as it is, and yeah, Jeff's going to bring them down pit road. I don't think we're going to have anybody on the lead lap stay out. I think everybody's going to come in, yeah. Now, Brad Allison is going to be the lucky dog. That is the break that Brad needed, though. He definitely needed that. And he is going to come back, get back up on the lead lap here. Golly. Oh, no, but this ain't Pocono. Welcome to Michigan, folks. Michigan. Might as well say it's Michigan. Fontana Auto Club, California. The wannabe Michigan. There we go. We'll put it to you that way. And this is going to be an interesting GWC attempt. Man, oh man. All right, well, let's see. So, this is definitely going to be interesting for sure. Oh. So from what I'm showing, Kyle Vincent Gilbert did come down pit road. He only had a 9.2 second stop. Everybody else behind him, 14 and a half, 14.3s, mid 15 and a halves. I wonder, is this gonna hurt or help the 227 of Kyle Vincent Gilbert? Well, we are about to find out, folks. Coming to the green flag. This coming up time by. Of course, the way a green-white checkered works, folks, is they will take the green. That will be 2 to go. If we get a caution before the white flag, we will rack it up, stack it up, do it again. If we hit the white flag and they decide they want to pile it into the fence, well, guess what? They got to somehow get back to the stripe. They got to race it back to the line. The first driver, I guess, on the lead lap who hits the line first is your winner. I guess that's how it works. I don't know if a car not on the lead lap can win. I mean, technically he would be across the line first, but I don't think he can win. All right, here we go. 227 on the outside, 97 on the inside. Pace car is off and away. The Downforce Racing Series Season 13, round number 10 here at Auto Club. Kyle Vincent Gilbert on the loud pedal. Green is out. Green, white, checkered attempt. Number 1 here tonight. They gotta go, and they gotta go right now. 3 wide behind them. Coming out of 2, Hollingsworth. Oh, man, they are trying to catch the 227. They got a good battle back here, though. Gutierrez, Paul Crumrah, Austin Williams, Charlie Woods. Heating up, heating up. Heading up, Charlie! Nice save! White flag in the air, 1 to go. Out of turn number 2 is Jeff Hollingsworth. Gonna be able to catch Kyle Vincent Gilbert. Kyle really loose. Jeff making one last-ditch effort. It is not going to be enough. Kyle Vincent Gilbert is going to grab the win here tonight at Auto Club. And wow, what a battle for third. Chris going to edge out Austin Williams. Wow, what a battle. Kyle grabbing the win out here tonight. Hollingsworth, P2. Chris Gutierrez in 3rd. That is our podium finishers here tonight. Austin Williams in 4th. And Paul Crumrah grabbing the top 5. Hang tight, folks. We're going to get the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. We will be right back. righty, folks. We have caught up with our first and third place here tonight. I am going to go ahead and get down here to our winner here, the 227 of Kyle Vincent Gilbert. Well, Kyle, man, awesome job, awesome win out here tonight. Well, you won Michigan, the other 2-mile track on the schedule, and you come in here tonight and grab the other 2-mile track here at Auto Club, man. But man, you guys hammered it down out there. You got loose several times out here on the track, but man, talk about it. Awesome racing, a lot of side-by-side action. Man, we got to hear from you, bud. Talk about it.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance with the long run there. It took me too long to get past Terry. And I lost that front pack and didn't have any draft, so I didn't have a chance to keep up with him. So I just bided my time trying to keep as many positions as I could. And luckily that last caution came out and pulled the same 2-tire strategy as I did at Michigan to get the win.
Well, let's kind of talk about that caution there that set up a GWC attempt, man. Was you hoping for that, or was you hoping it'd stay green?
I mean, initially I was hoping it'd stay green because I didn't think they'd have enough fuel, but I guess with the long run, it changed the fuel there. I thought it was only going to be able to go 45 laps on fuel, but towards the end there, with all the lifting, it was a little over 47 laps of fuel. So that, I'm sure that gave them enough fuel to get to the finish. But I was happy there at the end because I knew I could try that same strategy as Michigan and get up there and pull away and have my hot left sides still to my advantage so I could get through 1 and 2 and pull away real good and still have my right sides from warmed up from my dragging my brakes. So it was a surprising win. I didn't expect it.
Well, man, awesome win out here tonight, buddy. You know, definitely going to help out of the points tonight. You know, you're not a lot behind, you know, with the stages and everything. Definitely, you know, going to chew into that. Coming into tonight, 5th in the points, up 2 spots from last week. 319, 104 behind Chris, 30 behind Charlie. So definitely going to be a good points night for you going into next week for round number 11, man. Only 5 races remain in the season, but next week, dude, short track racing. August 3rd, Bristol. How do you feel about the last great Coliseum, man?
It's a fun track. I look forward to it. Yeah. I don't think I've scored the most points tonight because I think Jeff won both stages or something like that, or he finished up front. But I was about to salvage some stage points there for the first stage, but I got spun on the front stretch. I don't know what happened there. I'll have to go back and look at the replay. But I got as many points as I could tonight and got 1 in the win column.
Well, that's your second win of the season. So, you know, you got 2 now. You know, hey, momentum starting to kind of come back to you. I mean, we got Bristol, Daytona. Of course, Daytona's a crapshoot. Anybody can win it. Heck, a turtle can win Daytona. Iowa, Nashville SS, and Kansas to kind of round out the season. You know, the races, you know, to round out the season. So, you know, definitely some different tracks on the schedule, unique tracks, drivers tracks, and luck tracks. So a mixture of all.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
All righty, Kyle. Well, man, like I said, awesome win out here tonight, buddy. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, man?
Yeah, just thanks to you broadcasting, Bob, and the whole admins, all the admins at Downforce. It's been a fun season still so far, and look forward to the rest.
All righty, buddy. We'll go celebrate the win here tonight. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
See ya. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our third place finisher here tonight, Chris Gutierrez. Jeff Hollingsworth did grab second, but he is not with us at the present time. So we're going to get down here to, well, he already jumped out of his car, the little poo-poo head. Yes, I'm talking about you, Chris.
Sorry about that.
I like having the cars whenever I do interviews because then I can actually,
Gotcha.
get on them. But anyway, Chris,
Noted.
man.
Noted. I'll stay in the car next time.
Okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, Chris, man, third out here tonight. Man, you were in a few little hiccups out here tonight as well. But, man, there was some crazy action out here at this very wide, Auto Club, California, Fontana, whatever you want to call it. Same track. Man, talk about the struggles of the racing and everything you had to go through as a driver and, the coming out of the corners, not to get loose. It looks like everybody was having that issue. Talk about it, man.
Yeah, the first time I got loose was unfortunate. I got it saved on the apron, and then I completely brain faded and said, "Get back on the gas as hard as you can," not remembering, oh yeah, the rear tires are gonna be mad if you don't do that. So that was unfortunate. Locked it down. Got a couple people there, but that was unfortunate. Had to burn a fast repair there. Tried to get through the pack. Use some strategy to get some stage points in the first stage, so that was good. Kind of minimize the damage there. Then the second stage, I took an unscheduled trip down pit road.
Yeah, we seen that.
I had two choices there. It was either hit the end of the pit wall or go down pit road. So I chose to, preserve the car. But yeah, that third stage, I don't know if it was having a slight tire advantage or I finally figured something out, my brake bias or my balance. But I put it up on the high ride and I was hauling. I finally found places I could pass people. It was kind of one of those races where unfortunately it lends itself to kind of chaos because you have to, for lack of a better word, you kind of have to race like a jerk to get anywhere. You can get a massive run on somebody, and then as soon as you get alongside them, the side drift just slows you down. And it's like you could have a huge run, and if you try to pass them side by side, you'll just slow down. So that's why I learned when I started getting those massive runs late in the run, is like if I got the run off 4, I was going to the apron. I was getting as far away from that car on the outside as I could. But, unfortunately, going to probably lose the points lead tonight. Jeff had a monster run, probably deserved the win. I know what that's like, so I feel his pain. That's happened to me a few times, so I feel his pain. We were going to come home fourth without the green light checkered, but we'll take a podium for sure. Definitely was in damage control mode, so that's the kind of night championships are made of.
Yep.
You make mistakes, and we're lucky we get the fast repairs, or my night would have been done. But I've been on the other end of that where people that won the race had fast repairs too, so it is in the league. But simple thing is you make a mistake, you get back on the horse, and you make something out of it. So I'm proud of the result. It was a fun race though.
Well, let's kind of talk about, man, we had a gorgeous race out here tonight. Gorgeous green flag run there after the stage. I think we had a quick caution, and then, man, it was just pedal to the metal. I thought for sure you guys were going to take it green all the way. Was you hoping for a GWC attempt, or was you hoping it would finish under green?
No. Me and Kyle and I were racing like idiots, like idiots, because we thought we were racing for the win because we didn't think there's any way that Jeff or Paul were going to make it. And it looks like they were going to, unless that green white checker saved them. I really don't know. I know when I initially pitted at the end of stage 2, I was going to be short, and then we took that unscheduled. Something happened. I don't even remember. Yeah. So had to go through the pits, and I went down pit road and topped off, and then I went down with 1 to go and topped off, and I had 3 laps, I think, to the good on the original end of the race.
Yeah.
So no, I was hoping it went green just to see if fuel strategy was gonna fall my way once, but that didn't happen. And then the green white checker was crazy. Nearly threw away the podium. I went into one a little over my head and bounced it off the wall, but got it back, and was managed to edge Austin out coming to the line. That's one of the closer podiums I've had, but it was fun.
Yeah, we actually went back right before you guys crossed the line for third, and we actually caught it crossing the stripe like we were there right beforehand. So we got the battle there for that third place, which was an amazing battle. So I'm going to have to save the replay and actually go back and see how close it was, because it was close.
Yeah, it was definitely close. I mean, I accidentally used him up a bit racing for the lead at Pocono, so no hard feelings of getting run into there on the exit of 4. That was just hard racing, and we didn't run each other into the wall. So I think we showed that we know where the line is. We can rub a little bit, but neither one of us drove the other into the wall, and we didn't wreck. So that's good hard racing. You know, rubbing racing's fine. Just make sure both cars come to the line, at least side by side, and, you know, no harm, no foul.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, well, you know, we're down now after the night to 5 races left in the season, man. Short track racing next week, half a mile track of Bristol. Very fast half mile, bud. How do you feel about it?
I feel pretty good. We were really fast there last season when we had open setups. We actually, I don't remember if I used. Oh no, I didn't use pit strategy because that's how Kevin did the drive at the end that he had. But I was able to get around Jeff and Bentley. I remember last season at Bristol, so I've always felt comfortable at Bristol. So I think we'll be fast. Just got to be smart with the pit strategy because there's definitely opportunities for pit strategy, flipping stages or flipping cautions and things like that. And tires make a difference. We need to get through there solid. And then the last race that's really kind of giving me nightmares is I know one of them we got a super speedway coming up, and no matter how cautious I try to be in those, you've seen it. I'll be in the top 5 on the last restart. Something horrible happens. So I keep saying eventually one of these is going to go my way, and I'm going to cross the line first on the super speedway. But the luck hasn't fallen yet. So we got to get through Bristol, get through the super speedway, and it's going to be heads up. Like I said, unfortunately, probably going to lose the points lead tonight, but it's been a heck of a season. Much improvement on my part on things I've learned, doing a lot of racing with the next gen car. Much improvement with controlling myself when things go wrong and not making it worse. That was something I struggled with last season. So all in all, positive season. I'd love to win that championship though, but I know Jeff and Kyle are gonna be hard to beat.
Oh yeah, and you're going to be hard to beat too. I mean, just because you lose the points, you know, lead tonight. Let's say it does happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but you know, let's say it does. You know, you and Jeff have been going at it back and forth. Okay, 1 week you're in first. Next week he's in first. Next week you're in first. Next week you're in first. I mean, it seems like y'all don't know who to give the top spot to. You know. What's up with that?
It's gonna be a dogfight. It's gonna be a dogfight. I mean, we haven't really had to race each other too terribly hard for like a win yet or anything like that. And I'm sure it'll happen eventually. And I mean, Jeff runs with class. I have fun racing with him. He's a hard charger, but he knows where the line is. You know, if I come up short to him or Kyle, no shame in that. They're both really good drivers. They both race with a lot of respect. But if we can get that championship, that would be a goal I've had for a long time, is to win something NASCAR related as a championship on iRacing. That would be a monumental achievement for the amount of work I put into this.
Yeah, we've got, like you said, a super speedway on, you know, August 10th. So that'll be after Bristol. Iowa, August 17th. I don't really consider it a super speedway, but it's Nashville SS. I don't consider that a super speedway, but that's what it's called, so we'll go with it. And then Kansas to finalize the season. So
yeah,
different.
my home race. So you know, if we're gonna win the championship, that would be very poetic. I was actually talking to my family about that because they know I put a lot of time in this. I says, you know, that would be so cool if it was my home race and I get the championship. But we got to get there first. A lot of races still to go. Just got to be consistent and, you know, minimize mistakes because they're going to happen. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes you put yourself in a bad position that you know better and stuff. But it's how you recover from them is going to determine who wins it for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, well, man, awesome job, P3 here tonight, man. Like I said, Bristol next week, you know, still got plenty of racing to go. Man, any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate here tonight and go pick on Hanover up there? Because I know you two were racing it side by side out here tonight. I even made a joke with y'all two out there. You know, I was picking on Hanover about wrecking the 6. So, y'all didn't, but
no, it was a good race. You know, heat of the moment, I know I'm catching the guy in front of me, and I'm like, come on, I got clear, but that's racing. I mean, heat of the moment, he gets frustrated. He did a great job. He was freaking fast.
Yes.
He was making that bottom work. Once I got past people on the top line, there wasn't a whole lot of them that could keep with me. So he must have been saving his front tires really well. But no, he did a great job. Very, very well driven tonight.
Yes.
So I'd shout out Bob for the league. He puts on a good show. We got a lot of good drivers, classy drivers in there. Shout out to you and MaxspeedTV for putting us on. Anybody that's watching, hope we put on a good show because I know from the driver's seat it was fun. And we'll see you next week in Bristol. And hopefully it's not too absolutely chaotic, which is what Bristol tends to be. But we'll be planning for a good run.
All righty, Chris. We'll let you get to it, man. Go celebrate third here tonight, buddy.
Thanks, man. Have a good weekend.
You too. All right. Well, that was Chris Gutierrez. Now, of course, like I said, Austin Williams will be fourth at PK in that fifth spot. But we're going to go ahead and get them down here on the unofficial results, pitty-giddy admin stuff they have to do here tonight. But Kyle Vincent Gilbert grabbing the win here tonight. Strategy call, the same thing he did at Michigan. 2-tire stop, right sides only, and fuel, it looks like. That is going to be put him up in the victory lane. Jeff Hollingsworth, who we did not talk to here tonight, going to finish in second. Chris Gutierrez third. Austin Williams fourth. Paul P.K. Crumrine fifth. Charlie Woods in sixth. John Anderson seventh. Mike Whitaker in eighth. TDAHF. Terry Adams Hanover Fist. Still don't know your middle name there, Terry, but never mind. Hey, great job there, buddy. Top 10 and 9th. Bob Lacovara, top 10 for him and 10th. Dave Hunt, 11th. Kevin Gunther, 12th. Richard Suddeth, sudden death. He'll finish 13th here this evening. Brad Allison coming back here tonight. Love to see Brad out here back with the guys in 14th. Keith Hanlon, 15th. Lonnie Barrington, 16th. Chris Walker, 17th. And Fred Williams rounded out here tonight in 18th. But again, folks, congratulations goes to Kyle of Vincent Gilbert on the win here tonight. Well, next week at Bristol, same place, same time, right here on MaxspeedTV. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight. Until next time, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.